Every empire has a beginning. But America's rise was different. It wasn't built by kings. It wasn't built by ancient dynasties. It was built by people who had nothing except courage. This is not just history. This is the story of how a nation rose from chaos to control the modern world. 1. A land of strangers, the birth of a new dream. In the early 1600s, ships full of desperate people crossed the Atlantic. Some were escaping poverty, some were escaping war, others were searching for a life that didn't exist yet. They built 13 colonies, small wooden houses, fields with few crops, and fear everywhere. But in their hearts, a fire was burning, a fire called freedom. 2. The spark that started a revolution. Britain controlled the colonies with heavy taxes and harsh laws, but one day, the colonies said, enough. Farmers, blacksmiths, teachers, ordinary people picked up guns and stood against the greatest empire of that time. The American Revolution began, and against all odds, they won. A new country was born, not of royalty, but of rebels. 3. Building a nation from zero winning freedom was easy. Building a country? That was the real battle. The founders sat in hot rooms with candlelight, arguing, debating, fighting, to create something the world had never seen. A government where the people had the power. The Constitution became America's backbone. Stronger than steel, tougher than war. 4. Expansion. The nation spreads like wildfire. America wanted more. More land, more power, more future. Wagons rolled west, railroads tore through mountains, cities exploded with people, noise, and ambition. But expansion had a dark side. Conflicts, wars, broken treaties, and the deepest wound, slavery. 5. The Civil War, the fire that almost destroyed America. 1861. America was burning. Brother fought brother. A nation divided into two. For 4 brutal years, the land turned red with blood. But in the end, the Union survived, slavery ended, and America came out stronger, like steel forged in fire. 6. Age of power. America becomes a giant. Factories roared. Skyscrapers touched the sky. Immigrants from every corner of the world arrived with nothing and built everything. Electricity lit the streets. Cars replaced horses. The American dream was born. This was no longer a young nation. This was a rising giant. 7. World Wars. America shows its strength. When World War I erupted, the world looked to America. When World War II began, the world needed America. American soldiers, factories, and science changed the course of history. After 1945, Europe lay in ruins. Japan was defeated, and America stood tall, rich, powerful, unstoppable. This was the moment the world realized America was now a superpower. 8. The Cold War, a battle without bullets. For decades, America and the Soviet Union fought a silent war. Spies, nuclear weapons, satellites, and a race to reach the moon. In 1991, the Soviet Union collapsed, and America became the only global superpower left on the planet. 9. America today, a nation that shapes the world technology, entertainment, military, economy, culture, from Hollywood to Silicon Valley, from NASA to Wall Street. America's fingerprint is on every part of the modern world. Love it or hate it, America changed the world forever. America was built by dreamers, strengthened by struggle, and defined by ideas so powerful, they reshaped the planet. During the 1800s, America grew rapidly. Land was purchased, explored, and settled from east to west. The idea of manifest destiny, believing America was meant to expand, led to discoveries, new states, and new opportunities. Railroads, industries, and cities grew at an unbelievable pace. But progress also brought conflict, including wars, Native American displacement, and the painful era of slavery. A nation divided, in 1861, America reached its darkest moment. The nation split in two, North versus South, over slavery and states' rights. After 4 years of brutal fighting, the Union won. Slavery ended, and the United States was reunited. This war reshaped America forever and set the stage for a stronger nation. Age of industry and immigration. The late 1800s and early 1900s brought incredible change. Factories, inventions, skyscrapers, automobiles, electricity, and global trade. Millions of immigrants arrived through Ellis Island, hoping for a better future. America became a land of opportunity and innovation. Powerful business leaders, engineers, and inventors transformed the country into an industrial giant. This is the story of the United States, a story still being written, a nation still rising,